Cassandra Fuller here. Steve Bowers is on the loose. Not quite sure. Oh, look, he just walked in the door. He heard me talking, so we're going to have a great show today once Steve gets on the set, but I'll introduce all of our guests. Today we have Sherry Freeman. She's with the Jackson Symphony because she is going to be announcing the new season lineup, and then also their concert that's coming up, Change of Seasons, in May 11th. And then Jill Erling with the Chamber is here. She is a busy woman. She has a long list of items going on, so we'll get into discussion about that, but really want to get to talking about Spark, the event that's first coming up. So Beth Kaufman and Doug Roth are here because they are going to talk about the West Tennessee Invitational. It's coming up June 7th through the 9th. It's the tennis tournament to benefit the Ayers Children's Medical Center. Lindsay Dawkins is here with RIFA because it is time for Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. It's coming up May 11th. It's a national event where you set out your canned goods and the postmen come and pick them up and raise canned goods. And then also Jamie Boone with Madison County Daughters of the American Revolution. There is an event coming up on May 18th. She's going to tell us a whole lot more about that. Courtney Wynn is here with West Tennessee Hearing and Speech Center because the 7th annual Speaking of Art event is coming up May 14th, which is a Tuesday night. We'll find out a lot more about that. And our entertainment today is Andrew Knight and Matthew McSwain. So look forward to hearing from them, and Steve will be with us in just a moment. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Glad to have you on the show today.
Bad to be late for your own show, and how you like my tie?
It's great. Hey, it works, and we match today. So
hey, we certainly
do. We match. So I hope you've got everything taken care of.
Thank you for covering the intro. Yeah, great show lined up. A lot of folks to talk to. Beginning with Sherry Freeman, who is our guest, the executive director of the Jackson Symphony, and a couple of things to talk about. We're moving toward our final concert of the season, which is coming up this Saturday night.
This Saturday night, First Baptist Church. This is our final Masterworks, sponsored by Toyota Bodine, and this is just going to be a wonderful night. I mean, this is what the symphony is. I mean, this is just them at their very best. And if you've just not had the opportunity to see the symphony perform a Masterworks concert, you certainly do not want to miss this opportunity.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between the Masterworks concerts and all the others? Because all of the symphony concerts are amazing.
You're right, they are. And but this is a classical concert, and we're excited to have a guest performance by concert violinist Serena Hung, and so we're just excited about the night. I mean, it'll be a beautiful night, and I know sometimes people think, oh, I'm not really interested in classical music. Well, that may just be because you've never heard it you know.
That's true.
And these are just amazing concerts and just a wonderful night.
And they start at 7:30?
They do. The pre-concert talk is at 6:45. That's a great opportunity to kind of hear a little bit about the history of what you'll be hearing that night. And then the concert itself starts at 7:30.
Okay.
Now, the best way to get tickets?
Well, you can buy them at the door.
Okay.
You can call our office, or you can go online to thejacksonsymphony.org.
All right, the number is 427-6440 for the symphony. And they are how much at the door?
$35 at the door.
$35 at the door.
At the First Baptist Church, a great acoustics at First Baptist, but then they worked and the stage has been expanded. We have a full orchestra.
A full orchestra at First Baptist.
It is quite a moving and powerful way to spend an evening.
It really is. It really is.
As you say, it's the Jackson Symphony at its best. Peter Shannon, the conductor. Now, that is going to wrap up the 58th season.
It is.
And coming up this week, and you'll do this when? Announce the new season.
Tomorrow morning
Wednesday.
at 10 o'clock.
As we're doing the show on Tuesday, it'll be tomorrow morning, Wednesday.
Yes.
By the time you're seeing the show, we may already know. And and you're not going to tell us anything.
I'm just going to tell you that you're going to love it.
Okay.
It's very exciting. So
Now, the great thing about this, when the symphony season is announced, that means the tickets go on sale immediately.
Immediately,
So by the time some of you are seeing this, then they're selling tickets. And you're saying that for the Pops concerts, you're nearly sold out of tables.
we really are. We are almost sold out of tables for the Pops concerts already. But now, there's still tickets. But if you want a group of friends, then you need to get those together and give us a call at the Symphony office.
It's a good.
I just wonder if Sherry might just squeeze one more table in, you know.
Well, she's not going to turn anybody down, that's for sure.
Not yet, anyway.
So call. And so the season will begin then
In September.
September.
Okay.
September
So we'll get
is
ready
when
to go.
we'll begin.
And there will be there are other concerts this year. There's additional concerts to what last
Yes,
year, right?
yes,
Okay.
there are.
Okay.
There
All
are.
right. So we have
But
some
she's not
exciting-
going to give away the farm.
She's not going to give away that. 427-6440. Like I said, if you're watching us Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday, go ahead and call her.
That's right.
Because
Get
she's
your
selling out
tickets.
she's selling out the tables right in front of us.
I am.
To what do you attribute that, Sherry?
Well, I just think that there's an excitement in Jackson for the arts. Just really proud of the way that Jackson has recognized that, you know, we're part of that great quality of life. Not just us, but the theater, the ballet. You know, there are just the choral society. There are a lot of ways to support the arts in Jackson. And I think people are excited about that. As Jackson expands and grows and gets larger, you know, it embraces many of those things that are within our area. And this is just something we're fortunate to have, and we need to all support and keep. It's important to our city.
It'll be the 59th year, and I think about the people that were there when the symphony started, because it was a volunteer group, really.
It really was.
That set this in motion. If they could see this symphony today in the city, even then, the Civic Center, which was not in existence when they started this symphony 59 years ago.
That's right.
It's just an amazing thing. Well, Sherry, it's exciting.
It is
very
exciting.
exciting.
Concert coming up Saturday night at 7:30 at First Baptist Church, and tremendous acoustics there. It'll be a great, great evening at 7:30, 6:45 for the pre-concert discussion.
Get your
And then
tickets.
the announcement of the new season,
That's right.
59th. And then next year, that'll be our 60th season next year.
Well, next, yes, the next
the
season
next
will be
season,
the
60th
60th
Wow.
season.
Exciting stuff.
That's right.
Gotta
Change
go
of
all out.
seasons coming
We
up
do.
with a guest violinist coming up Saturday night. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank
Appreciate
you
so
your
all
work.
very much.
We'll be back with more as we continue. 6 in the City.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
With EPlus broadband and watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit watchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
See ya.
Welcome back to Six in the City. And we've got a special guest coming up in just a few moments. We're glad to have them with us as far as our musical performers. Jill Erling's with us. How are you doing?
Great.
She
How
gets
are
on
you?
this show with
She
some
does.
frequency.
I know.
She's always got
you
something
just keep
going
letting
on.
me come
Yeah,
here,
well,
so.
She is now the holder of the frequent visitor
guest.
card. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I get a pass or a
Yeah.
medal
We'll
or
give you
a trophy?
We'll give you something.
Something at the end of the year. Jill is with the chamber. There's always something going on with the chamber. So where do we need to begin? We got Spark coming
We're going to
up.
start with Spark.
Spark.
All right,
Because
so
that
what
is on
this?
Thursday.
Spark is...
It's the new business at 212. We kind of revamped it.
Okay.
We've got some new speakers, new MCs. It's really exciting, though.
So it's done where?
It's done at the Co.
At the
So we're
Co.
partnering with the Co.
Okay.
For this event. Bancorp South is our sponsor, and it's a monthly event that happens the second Thursday of every single month. So this
Okay.
next one will be on May 9th.
And it's the meeting room at the back.
Yes, the
on
back meeting
side
room
of
at the Co.
Wiley
Yes.
Parker Road, if you haven't been to the Co., which is a tech center, business
It is.
development center, which is a great place to visit. Got gig internet there, and so it's a wonderful thing. All right, so who's going to be speaking?
The one and only Lee Wilson
Lee.
will be
Okay.
speaking.
Should be an interesting topic.
Absolutely. He's going to, give some secrets, maybe about the TV show, but he's really going to talk about camaraderie within your team, building your team. He's got a great team at Jackson Escape Rooms, and
Yeah.
he's really going to speak on that.
Okay, all right, so that'll be. And is this designed, I guess, entrepreneurs and
Small business,
businesses?
just kind of anybody, you work for a small business, you own a small business, or if you're just interested in the
Thinking about,
speaker.
yeah,
Interested.
Yeah, it's a
thinking about
free
starting.
event, so
And it's coming
why
up
not?
May 9th.
May 9th,
And
Thursday,
it's
May 9th.
7:45
week.
a.m.
Yes.
It's 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's a morning thing. Do I need to make a
And
reservation?
tickets.
You do need to make a reservation, but it's free.
Okay,
We
free.
just need to get some demographic information from you for the Co. So,
So go to jacksontn.com.
JacksonTN.com.
Can I call the chamber?
Yes. Either one.
Either one? Okay.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
works
What
for
do
you.
want to do? All right.
We'll get
What
you
is that
signed
number,
up.
chamber? 423-2200?
That is
423-2200 at the chamber. So that's for Spark coming up. But that's not all Jill's here to
That's
talk
right.
about. Because
That's not all.
I got a whole
Got a whole
file
page.
folder. So
I'll
what is
just send
next
over
on
the
your list?
year's worth of events
Yeah.
next
I bet
time.
you could.
Okay, so that's May 9th. Then
Yes.
coming up May the 11th, what are we doing?
The
Or is that
May
somebody else? That's
16th.
somebody
May
else.
16th.
Yes.
May 16th,
We have
yeah.
women in business.
Okay.
So you can't come to this one. I know that's.
But
See, every time Jill comes
see,
on here,
I know
there's
you.
at least one event.
And you're so bitter about that. But you
I
should
know.
just
And that's why I have
let
to
it
Either the wrong
go.
sex, too old, or whatever.
Let it go.
All right, so
It's-
what's happening there then?
We have a great speaker out of Memphis. Carolyn Chisholm Hardy is going to be speaking. And she, if you just haven't read or heard about her story, she's got her own website, and she is just truly inspirational. So we're really excited to have her. But she's going to talk about harnessing your power. She grew up very humble beginnings, and now
Okay.
she's kind of a big deal in
Okay,
Memphis.
in
So
Memphis.
we're
In
excited to
Memphis,
have her.
Okay. so
And that's
it's-
11:30 to 1.
11:30 to
on
There
1.
is
the
a fee for that,
16th.
right?
Yes, that one is $25 for chamber members and $35 for future chamber members.
And that's a Thursday, right?
Thursday, May 16th, and it's going to be at the Doubletree.
At the Doubletree.
Yes.
Oh, Doubletree. Okay.
Yes.
So get that one in. And you got one other event.
We do. Business after
Business
hours.
after hours.
Taking
okay.
it after hours this time.
Yes. You
And
can
that's
come to
coming
this
up.
one.
That's
yeah.
coming up when?
Open.
May
Hey,
30th.
it's free. Old people can go.
Free. Yes. Exactly. You don't have to make reservations. You can
Okay,
just
just show up.
show up.
Okay.
My kind of event, and there's
That's
food.
it. That's
and there's food.
No running, no
Yes.
5Ks.
And this one's going to be where?
It's going to be at the Doubletree.
At the Doubletree.
So-
Okay, so
Okay.
we'll be at the
Yeah.
Doubletree on the 16th, and then we'll be at the Doubletree on the
Absolutely.
30th.
They've been doing some renovations. I think they're in the
Oh, so they're
process of
gonna-
doing
is that
some
right? So
now.
they're-
They have
Okay.
one room done, and I think they're working on the other room. So we'll see if the other room's done by.
Okay.
Business
so they're
after
gonna
hours
show us
time.
what's happening out there at the
Yeah.
Doubletree.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And
That's
what's that
exciting.
date again? That is
May
May
30th.
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 Yes.
From
That'll
5
be
to 7, we
final
just show
Thursday of
up.
the month,
Just
then.
show up. We'll be there, hanging
Okay.
out.
A networking opportunity. Okay.
That's
Well,
right.
that's exciting. Do you know what they're doing? So they're going to revamp all their meeting rooms and stuff?
Yeah, I think they're starting on the meeting rooms, and then I think from what I've heard, they might be doing
The hotel
all,
and everything?
all
The
the
hotel.
rooms. Yes.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of our
That's,
premier showcase, and we
that's
got
right.
great hotels and many great properties here. But that's
That's
kind
one of the bigger
big
hotels
ones,
that
and
has the
as far as
larger
meeting
conference
rooms
rooms.
and
Yeah.
full restaurant and everything else. So that's great. All right, so that's exciting.
That is.
All right, so we're going to spark this week.
That's right.
Absolutely.
At the Co.
Go see the women next week, and then at the end of the month, we're going to do business after hours.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Check, check, check.
Okay.
Except just check for you. So.
Okay, anything from the chamber you're going to announce? New executive director or anything?
No. I was going to say, have you heard something that I haven't?
Well, we got the new symphony season coming up. I thought while we're here, we just,
No, unless you're privy to some information
No,
I'm not.
absolutely.
He's like,
Doing a great job.
Don't be
Really-
telling me that.
Really proud of the chamber and the progress, and what it means to this
Great
city.
things are going on.
and
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
right.
continues to grow and expand. These are great. Jill, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you so
Good to have
much.
you.
Great fun. We appreciate it. Well, let's go to the main stage, as we call this, and we've got Matthew McSwain with us, and who else is here?
Andrew Knight.
Andrew Knight.
That's right.
Take it away, guys.
Everybody wants a house on the hill, and everybody wants a ski boat, and everybody wants a big promotion at the end of the year. Well, everybody wants a swimming pool and a big backyard, a little more vacation and a brand new car. But I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down, with your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Well, everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find a pot of gold, hoping there's a suitcase full of money. But all I want is you, honey. Yeah, all I want is you. Well, it'd be pretty cool if I could buy you everything that you wanted. And if we won a lottery, no, I wouldn't complain. We all want something that we lost, babe. Wish we can make a few changes to the past. But when I'm with you, baby, I'm only thinking one thing. I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down, with your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Well, everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find a pot of gold, hoping there's a suitcase full of money. But all I want is you, honey. Yeah, all I want is you. Well, if I had one more time to make you smile, well, that's what I'd do. Because I'm betting it all, girl, that I can prove it to you. Yeah, I'd be fine watching you watch the sun go down, your head on my chest and a blanket on the ground. Well, everybody wants to chase a rainbow and find a pot of gold, and there's a suitcase full of money. But all I want is you, honey. Yeah, all I want is you. Yeah, all I want is you.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Tune to the Travel Channel. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control. Set up OnePass for the Warriors. Catch all the action with the power of voice control.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with Matthew McSwain and Andrew Knight.
That's right.
Off to a good start here.
That's right.
Well, we got a special event coming up, and not designed for everybody.
No, it's not.
Designed for a certain set of people.
It's
Jeff
true.
Kaufman, Doug Roth are here to tell us about it. It's called the West Tennessee Invitational.
It is.
And we're not talking about golf.
No.
No, we're not.
Talking about tennis.
We're talking about tennis.
Tennis.
Okay, all right. So what's up here?
Well, last year we kicked this off. Last year it was in September. This year we've moved it to June.
June. I
So-
just don't know why.
Well, you know, in West Tennessee, September and June can be very
probably about the
close
same
to one
weather.
That's
another.
true. That is true.
So we're-
Okay.
Obviously, this is an outside event.
Yes, an outside event.
We are hoping
And we
for
won't
really
dedicated
good
tennis
weather.
players.
Really good weather.
You want to wait till it's cool this fall, you can forget it.
We're hoping the rain is done.
That's
Done,
right.
okay.
No more rain.
Roth is trying to wear down people is what it is. Who's got the one court with the shade?
No.
Okay.
So you did say this was the second annual,
Yeah.
right?
Second annual.
Second annual.
Went
It went
really
well
last year. Right?
It did go well.
It's an open, what do you call an open class tournament or something?
Well, it's a non-sanctioned.
Non-sanctioned.
So
So
as
it's just-
far as the NTRP ratings,
okay.
USTA ratings, for those that do play in ranked tournaments, this is
This
not
it.
not a sanctioned tournament. This is
Don't think it's just casual and not serious.
right.
Like those guys invited me to play senior softball, and I got out there and I thought, man, they fixed to kill each other. I knew right then I might be old, but I'm not in that league.
Well, so we have it set up by divisions. So 2025, 3035, 4045, and you're saying, Doug, what does that mean?
Yeah, all right.
That is again.
You read that. You read his face well.
Read that facial language.
It's kind of the idea of handicapping like they do
Okay.
in golf.
Okay.
So you have a level, and players know which level they are, and they sign up accordingly. So we really don't have to say, "Excuse me, you're in the wrong group." They self-police. Yes,
They self-police.
absolutely. And so, but we also have an open division for men and women, as well as mixed doubles. Now, the open division usually ends up being the best players throughout West Tennessee.
Okay.
We also had a participant from across the river in Missouri this past year.
Okay.
So we're hoping for folks from throughout West Tennessee, and hopefully even Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri.
So you want this thing to grow then? Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
The West Tennessee Invitational.
What ages are we looking at?
Well, that's another great question. Most of our participants last year were adults, but there are juniors that are playing in this, and they also know their level of play. And
juniors are classified. That would be high school people.
high school,
school.
mostly high school. That was the other participants that we had, because several of our high school students that play on teams here locally played in the open division.
Okay, so
and-
they're
and
good.
did very, very well.
Yeah.
And so, absolutely. And so we know there are opportunities for some of our junior players to play.
So
this
how
as
do we
well.
get in this?
what
How
do
do
we
we
need to
sign up? Or
sign
who
up?
do
We're
we talk?
playing at the courts out north, which are on Match Point Drive. If you haven't been out to the new courts,
Nice
near,
complex.
near the VFW out north, you come right down the street there, and we're at the far end of that Match Point Drive. Singles, $35. Doubles team, $40. They sign up. You can call actually 984-2140.
Talk to
or
Beth.
talk to Beth.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Or go to the website.
94-2140 or what? WTH Foundation.
WTHfoundation.org.
Why are we doing this, Beth?
We're raising money for Ayers Children's Medical Center.
Okay.
We have a great advisory board that hosts this and puts it on, and we serve thousands of children every year through Ayers Children's Medical Center, which of course is part of West Tennessee Healthcare, and we want to help that, whether it's helping provide supplies for the child development team so the kids have activities to do, or whether it's helping the neonatal intensive care unit, or even programs like hippotherapy.
Right. So it all goes.
All of
into-
that's encompassed under Ayers Children's Medical Center, so we're happy to help.
So it's important work. All right. This thing last year, you started from scratch. What attracted people to this? What do they play?
One of the things, Steve, there's a lot of golf tournaments. Golf tournaments are great, but honestly, there was not a tennis tournament anymore other than our regular city tournament, our Roberts Music.
So people,
city tournament.
people, they like to play this just like people like to play golf. So they'll
And there are
because
many tennis
it's not
players.
sanctioned, so it doesn't count points. But so it makes it fun to a certain extent, right?
Gives an opportunity. Everybody will get to play at least 2 matches.
Okay.
So for the money, and of course you're also going to get a nice swag bag
Yeah.
and a T-shirt.
T-shirt, right.
And
Well, it's all about T-shirts.
You gotta have a T-shirt. So
Absolutely.
So the Friday night, depending on how big a draw we have, last year we did not have Friday night, but hopefully we're going to have a big enough draw. So we would start June 7th after 6 o'clock on that Friday evening, play 1 or 2 matches on that Friday evening, play all day Saturday, and then the finals are after church on Sunday.
Okay. Well, it's a great
Big
tournament,
weekend.
West Tennessee Invitational, and so looking at last year, I think this is going to catch on here. So
We had a great response.
Yeah.
I think tennis players are
Well,
looking
it's
for
like
things
Doug
to do.
said, there's not one around. So
Absolutely.
it's good
So
to bring
we're
it back.
thrilled to bring it.
We can get it.
Appreciate
We
doing
can
this.
get all this information
On the website, WTHfoundation.org.
Look at West Tennessee Invitational. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you so
Appreciate it
much.
so very much. Glad to have these guys with us. We're going back to the main stage. Matthew McSwain and Andrew Knight, guys.
I ain't never been the type of guy to stick around too long, just waiting for the next thing to catch my eye and then I'm gone. Now, I ain't never been the type of guy to take a girl back home, 'cause every right thing I had going always went wrong. But that's all changed since I met you. A kiss from your lips, it had me feeling brand new. I'm starting to see that old me ain't who I'm always gonna be. 'Cause you changed me, and now all my drinking buddies call me up saying, man, you're going crazy. But that's fine by me, 'cause the way I've been feeling here lately, it's like nothing I felt before. Yeah, when you walk through that door, well, you changed me. Yeah, baby, you changed me. Now, I ain't never been the type of guy to believe in love. I guess I thought giving my heart away was just too much. Now, I ain't never been the type of guy that could earn your trust. Leaving the bar every night, a different girl to my trust. That's all changed since I met you. A kiss from your lips, it had me feeling brand new. I'm starting to see that old me ain't who I'm always gonna be. 'Cause you changed me, and now all my drinking buddies call me up saying, man, you're going crazy. But that's fine by me, 'cause the way I've been feeling it lately, it's like nothing I felt before. Yeah, when you walk through that door, well, you changed me. Yeah, baby, you changed me. I've always been too stuck in my ways to have somebody put me in my place. But you changed me, and now all my drinking buddies call me up saying, man, you're going crazy. But that's fine by me, 'cause the way I've been feeling it lately, it's like nothing I felt before. Yeah, when you walk through that door, well, you changed me. Yeah, baby, you changed me.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Is that you? That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
The process is called lining. Instead of replacing sewer pipe, you line it. The lining seals the pipe, covering any leakage points. This recent lining of the 54-inch river interceptor line cost over $900,000, but that's much less expensive than replacement, and it extended the life of the key line that transfers sewage from several lines to the wastewater treatment plant on Miller Drive. Protecting community health and doing it efficiently is all a part of JEA Today.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
A special day coming up this Saturday. If you're watching us here at 6 in the City, we're doing this show on May the, what is today?
Today's May the 7th.
7th is election
May
day.
7th, election day, that's right.
Got election returns coming up tonight if you're watching us live.
Don't go chasing your dog.
That's exactly right. You know, if I'd really been a brave man, but she changed me. See, I would have let that
so now,
let that dog
so
go.
I think you have picked up that song to be your new motto.
Yeah, she changed me.
Yeah, she changed me.
You know, you chase dogs instead of letting them run off and disappear. Lindsay Dawkins is with us. She is with the Regional Interfaith Association. And there's a special day coming up. This has been going on how many years now?
27 years.
27 years. It's a national event.
Of this country. How did this get started?
You know, they just wanted to do something. They wanted to give back. And then they actually did research to figure out, okay, what is the best thing to do? Right. What is the best time of the year? And they decided, you know, food banks, they have a shortage of food during the summer months because people are out of town, on vacation, and so donations just drop off. And so they decided in May, the Saturday before Mother's Day, is the week that they wanted to stick with, and it's been going 27 years.
Where did this start?
Obviously been successful.
That is a great question that I do not have the answer to.
It has become a national thing, and our letter carriers here have been doing this with RIFA
for many years. Many years.
So it's happening this Saturday. How does this work?
That's right. You know what? It is the easiest thing ever.
You don't even have to get out of your car, right?
You just have to go to
out the door.
You're going to have to go to your mailbox. That's it. So your letter carriers would be delivering mail on Saturday. And so prior to them delivering, just take a bag of food, non-perishable food items. Right. Now, if you want to put some ice cream in for your mail carrier, they might appreciate that.
They would appreciate that,
but it might melt. So think non-perishable food items and put it in a bag inside your mailbox or beside your mailbox, and the mail carrier will pick it up, and then we will get it from them. And then it'll go back to RIFA, and we'll be able to distribute it to the people in need.
Is this also rural carriers?
This is
so
correct.
It's all
so city
mail
and
carriers,
rural.
regardless.
That's right.
Madison County.
That is correct.
In this, okay. So the letter carriers, it stretches their day.
It does. It is a lot of work for them. It really is. But we're so thankful that they're willing to do this, and they are more than willing to. Okay. They enjoy being able to see the residents give back, and giving back by just providing food in a bag.
And current statistics show that there's a 18.9% food insecurity in Madison County alone.
That's right. I mean, if you just think about 2018, between all of our programs, we served over 497,000 meals. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And unfortunately, just because we go on vacation, you know, hunger doesn't.
Right.
I know that's, you know, the cliche, but it's the truth.
True.
And so the summer months, we do see a decrease in food donations. And so this is a huge food drive for us. And on average, 15 to 20,000 pounds of food is raised by the Jackson community.
Wow.
Yes. And so this is you know, it helps us. It is able to get us through the summer months until construction comes. Okay. And then we're able to get through the fall. And so just take a look through your pantry. Look, you know, non-perishable food items, canned veggies, canned meat, peanut butter, cereal, anything like that. Okay. Put it inside.
These little fruit packs.
That is great.
Those
yes.
kind of things. Okay.
And we can get ideas of what non-perishable foods from the website,
That's correct. Yes. Visit our website, rifajackson.org, and you can find all the information. And just spend a little time. Go to the grocery store, look through your pantry, and all you have to do is put it in or beside your mailbox.
Okay. This is this coming Saturday, May the 11th, and this will be done. Mother's Day is this coming weekend.
It is.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Good thing you were here.
I'm glad I could help you out.
Yeah, see, good thing you didn't know that. Oh, loose, cuz.
Think me saying, well, I rescued the dog's not going to be enough.
Nope.
There may be something else needed.
Yeah,
All right, so the Saturday before Mother's Day every year.
Every year.
So just put that down. All right, so we'll get things together. The letter carriers will pick this up. Big salute to them.
That's right.
Yes,
for
very thank you.
Those routes, I'm sure, are timed and all this other stuff, and it does.
That's right. And sometimes they have to go back to the post office to drop food off
because
and be able to.
They can only carry so much.
That's right. So huge thanks to them.
Well, so 18% plus food insecurity in Madison County.
Just Madison County alone.
Yeah, okay.
It's a staggering number.
We forget income levels, things change in people's lives. Elderly people that are alone, it's just a different thing. Okay,
That's
very
right.
good work. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Appreciate the work of RIFA. RIFAJackson.org, and you can be a donor to that program, volunteer. Many ways to get involved with RIFA. RIFA, and we appreciate it. It's good to see you.
It's good to have you, Lindsay. Appreciate what you
We
do.
come back. We got an event coming up May the 18th we're going to find out about. Plus, our special guest will be with us. Matthew McSwain and Andrew Knight will be back as we continue Six in the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber-to-the-home infrastructure, EPlus broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
Stop and think about your health. Don't smoke. If you do, quit. Eat healthy. Make small changes in your diet that can impact your health. Be more active. Start in small ways and keep going. And know your numbers. Your blood pressure and your cholesterol are important to your health. Friends of Heart asks you be a friend of your own heart.
Jackson's first private utility was the Citizens Gas Light Company. The company organized June 28, 1871 to bring street lights to Jackson. The system used coal or coke burned in ovens to generate gas distributed through wood pipes to street lights ignited by lamplighters at dusk. From there, the service expanded to home lighting. We didn't know it then, but we were on the way to JEA today.
How the days get by. I mean, I knew Mother's Day was May 12th, but I forget May 12th is
realize
coming
May
up
12th
Sunday.
is Sunday.
That is this Sunday.
Yep.
You know, it's almost June.
I know. May is
Well,
almost half over.
I'm not taking the decorations down. I'm going to leave them up.
Well, you might as well. It's
might as well
May.
on the house now. You might as well leave them up and turn
It's
those
May.
things on and start working.
And speaking of May,
Yes.
17th and 18th.
18th. We got a special. Jamie Boone is with us, and she's with the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution. They're doing their library work this evening, 4 till 6, by the way, if you're watching us live on Tuesday on the 7th. And they'll be at the library, as they are the first Tuesday each month, with genealogy research and to help you if you're inclined to do that or involved in doing that. But Jamie's with us because we got Bemis Heritage Days coming up May 17th and 18th, and you're going to be right there in the middle of it.
Right in the middle of it, yes.
So what's the DAR doing?
Okay, our DAR, you know, we're part of our mission, historic preservation, patriotism, and education. So a few years ago, we sort of adopted the Bemis Cemetery, and we identified the veterans buried in that cemetery. Okay. Some had markers, some didn't as far as military markers. So we identified all that were buried there. We see that their tombstones are cleaned, and we place flags on the graves. So we were doing this on Memorial Day. But in order to involve more people in Bemis, and we've sort of joined with them on their Bemis Heritage Days. And this year, we're really joined, and we're going to be in the Village Museum instead of at the cemetery. It makes it easier on the people who attend. So Saturday, May 18th, is actually Armed Forces Day.
Okay.
Armed Forces Day every year to honor all of the active duty service people. And then we're going to sort of a precursor to Memorial Day. We will honor those men who are buried at the cemetery and then all of the veterans who attend. We have had quite good attendance each year of veterans coming to our event, so we will honor and have a small gift for them.
Yeah, that will be Saturday, May the 18th, there at the
museum there. The museum there on Missouri Street, the Village Museum.
And that's around what time?
We start at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
But the whole week, the Friday night and Saturday, the Bemis Heritage Days, it's all free. It is nice if you'd like to make a donation to help them with all of their projects. But on Friday night, they start off at 5 o'clock. They have a barbecue dinner, and then they have music from 7 till 9. I believe it's the Wayne Gerald's band.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Mann's gonna be
well-known
there. Wow,
Carl
that's
Mann.
terrific.
I mean, the terrific music that you can enjoy in the museum. You can learn a little bit about this very special community, and there are probably few people in Jackson that don't have some Bemis roots that they can claim. And it had a lot going for it at the town when it was started. And then on Saturday, if you recall, they have torn down the mill. And they built a new park. Well, at 9:30 will be the grand opening of the new park.
Okay, so we'll get to see the new park.
They will have a splash pad and a walking trail. There's some beautiful murals that have been painted on the existing walls that are there. And I think there'll be more to come. They would be placing plaques along the side there of telling the history of the museum. So that will go on. We'll be on at 10 o'clock. There'll be more barbecue starting at 11. You can visit in the museum. They have storytelling that go on during the afternoon.
Okay. The storytime,
a lot of stuff going on in Bemis.
Yes.
And a bunch of folks are going to be there sharing memories of Bemis. Vicki Foot's going to be there.
Mayor
Tony Duncan.
Gist.
Mayor Gist going to be
Mayor
there. Joel
Gist will be
Jackson.
there,
Just a
yeah.
lot of different.
There will be a lot. It will be a lot going on. You know, if you think about it, we always say, "Well, there's nothing to do, nothing to do."
Right.
If you pay attention, there's
That's right.
always
There's
something
always something
going
going
in
on.
Jackson.
That's
And
right.
this will be a very fun event. It'll be a chance to come out and see the new park, and then stop off over there in the museum around 10. And we're going to be honoring the veterans that are there. As well as those that we will memorialize who are buried in the cemetery.
Storytime will be at 1 o'clock after the barbecue lunch, and then at 2 o'clock, the Bemis Historical Society will have an informational meeting to learn about the society and historic Bemis there. And all this will be at the museum.
All this at the museum.
And you can
of
find
course,
out
the park.
more
They will
on-
over at the park
Over
at
at the park.
9:30. They will, be having the ribbon cutting and the grand
And you
opening
can-
there.
And we can get more at bemishistory.org.
You're right. Exactly.
Bemishistory.org.
I like it on the program. It says the whistle blows at 9 o'clock on
That's
Friday
right.
night. Time to go home.
9
Yes.
o'clock whistle.
Reminder.
If you lived in Bemis, you knew exactly how far you could get and play and get back on your front porch before that whistle quit blowing. At least that's what my dad said.
Okay, so that's a reminder when there was a corporate town and there was a community whistle and it meant something, right? You're supposed to be home. Thank you so much
Jamie,
for
thank
doing
you
this.
so much for
Appreciate
being
it.
here.
Thanks for having
And
us.
we'll continue to mention this. We're going back to the main stage. We're delighted to have these guys with us. This is Matthew McSwain and Andrew King, guys.
Hard on the run, keeps his hand on the gun, can't trust anyone. But I was so sure what I needed was more, try to shoot out the sun. On days when we'd arrange, we flew off the page, such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. So someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. I put her faith to the test when I tore off the dress in Richmond on high. But I sobered up, I swore off that stuff forever this time. And the old lover seen, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. Oh, but home was a dream, one that I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, leave your dress up to dry, we ain't leaving this room. So Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through. He carries his house on a stone like a piece of driftwood. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your booze by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. West Tennessee Hearing and Speech has a special event coming up. This 1 week from today, as we're doing the show on the 7th. Right. It'll be May the 14th. And Courtney Wynn is with us to tell us about this. And this is a speaking of art.
Yes,
so we're going to do it at Hub City Brewing.
Hub City Brewing.
All right, so what's happening
not
here?
been there yet, so I'm
so excited. It's a fun place.
Yes,
it's a great place. Yes, fun place. Be a great place for
so this is our 7th annual. It'll be my 2nd time, so I'm super excited about that. It is our biggest fundraising event of the year. We have local artists come in, about 20 of them this year, and they'll have their art on display available for purchase.
So we can buy.
It will, yes. Okay. A couple of the big names we've got this year: Brandy Williams, Jesse Hillman. We've got Jan Strickland.
Okay.
Another new thing this year, we'll have some live artists. So Dana Groff is going to be doing some live painting.
Live painting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's next Tuesday. So what time will it start?
It'll start at 6:30 to 9. Okay. You don't have to be there right at 6:30. You can just pop in, stay as long as you'd like. Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvres and whatever.
Yes, you will need tickets. Tickets are available on our website. You can give us a call as well. Our website is WTHSC.com, 731-668-6076.
All right, go through that website again. It's
WTHSC.com.
West Tennessee Hearing Speech Center.
Center, okay.
Yeah, and that ticket will get you in the door. We'll have some food. So
Okay.
Tickets are how much?
$40.
$40 a person.
They
Okay.
will also be available at the door as well.
At the door.
Yes.
Okay, for the
Yes.
same 40 bucks. Okay.
Yep. And then Hub City will also have their credit debit bar open as well.
Okay, as well. All right.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, we are super
So
excited.
these are the showcasing. So this money goes to what
Okay,
purpose?
so the art that is sold, a portion of that will be donated back to our center. We serve 14 counties around Jackson, and a lot of the times there are patients that cannot afford their services that they need, and so this money is basically going in a fund to help all of our patients.
Okay, so it's West Tennessee Hearing and Speech. Now, you work with clients of what age then?
All ages.
Okay.
All
So
ages.
little bitty folks all the
Little
way-
bitty babies to the old ones.
Okay.
And this is a primary fundraising event for the
Yes,
center.
yes.
So we need people
Well,
to
this,
buy tickets.
this includes a lot of different type of work because hearing and hearing challenges sometimes are difficult to detect in children. right?
That's correct, yes.
And so and it affects their language development and so many other things.
Yes, they go
and
hand
it
in
speaks for
hand.
itself when you get older.
What?
You need to come see us?
Sometimes not hearing is an advantage.
Well, I think y'all were born with selective hearing anyway, so I've learned that.
But this is very, very important work.
It is very important
Very important work that is done. So this will be a fun event. So Linda, we got a lot of other artists that are part of
Yes,
this.
we've got over 20 artists coming.
Wow.
We'll also have a live wood turner. That'll be
Okay.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be
so
interesting.
they'll range from paintings to ceramics,
to whatever,
jewelry
okay.
even. So we've got a little bit of something
A little
for
bit of
everyone.
everything.
Now it says the Assistive Technology Library. What is that at the work? For the Assistive Technology Library of the West Tennessee Hearing and Speech Center.
Do you have a note that I don't have?
I was just reading here. You know what
So
it says?
proceeds from Speaking of Art are used to fund the Assistive Technology Library at the West
Yes,
Tennessee Hearing
yes.
and Speech Center.
I'm sorry. That
He
is
should have
our-
given you the full sentence.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You're throwing me off. We do see some patients for speech that use devices. They have assistive technology to assist them in speaking if
Okay.
they're not verbal
okay.
or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
right.
they're kind of like a tablet.
Yes.
So
Well,
yeah.
those are phenomenal things for folks. That
They
know.
really are.
My
So-
name is, and here we go. Yeah, it's great stuff. Well, this is a special event, fun event coming up May the 14th.
That's right, the 7th
Excuse me.
annual.
A week from
So,
today.
Speaking of art.
Where'd y'all been doing this prior then?
Last year we had it at the Chandelier.
Okay.
So
very
this
nice.
is the first year,
Okay, yeah.
obviously, that it's
Yeah.
at Hub City. Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll kind of spill out into the patio area
Yes.
outside.
Yes. So
we're
if you've never been there too, it'll
So
also be a great time to
hoping for
check
great
it out.
weather.
Well,
So
that's right
get your
downtown,
tickets.
just off of, what is it, Lafayette, Maine?
You know,
What-
I'm not sure what that street
the
is.
street
It's
is.
right there
But
where the
right
old
there-
railroad tracks
Where
are.
the railroad track used to be. When you used to come in on the Illinois Central, you
That's
went right by it.
That's
How
exactly
could you
right.
miss it? All right, well, that's going to be a great event. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And the work that's done with the West Tennessee
That's
Hearing and
right.
Speech Center. And Courtney Wynn with us. And Courtney, thanks a lot.
Thank
So
you for
if you
having
need
me.
something to do on Thursday night, this is the place to be.
Tuesday night,
Tuesday night. Oh, I thought it was Thursday. Sorry, Tuesday.
14th.
But you can also go there Thursday night too if you want to.
Finally happened on the show. I got to correct you one time. It's always the other way around. We'll be
Because I
right
didn't
back
have
as
my
we
notes.
continue 6 in the city.
The moment is fleeting. A brush with greatness. Genius at its peak. Catch it while you can. The best in baseball. One night a week. One place to watch. Sunday Night Baseball. All season long on ESPN.
Own a lawn mowing service? Propane works for you. Propane can go where you go. Tanks easily changed, no spillage, quick transition, clean burn, increased energy efficiency. Propane, the affordable, clean alternative fuel wherever you mow. Find out more about JA's ProGas. Call 422-7500. Propane, the alternative fuel that makes sense. Part of JEA today.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
I want to thank all of our guests for being with us on Six in the City. A great appreciation for all the different
That's
activities that happen in this community and the causes that benefit from this. So it's a great place to live.
That's right, and it's also great to see them come back year after year after year.
And
So
things
are
that
successful.
That work. We, of course, for some people, this is Strawberry Festival week.
It is.
That's the granddaddy, I guess, of all these community festivals that we have. And so the Junior Floats Parade is Thursday. Weather's kind of iffy as far as the forecast. Friday is the Grand Floats Parade. The Governor's Luncheon's coming up Friday, I think. So all those activities.
Saturday is the 5K, 10K. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I had to get one in.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
It's also in the West Tennessee
right
Point Series.
It's not the Governor's Parade, Governor's Lunch or something. Then you come in with a 5K.
I do. Well, it's a 10K too,
Oh.
You can do a 5K or a 10K.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
the 10K is in the racing series. So,
Okay.
see?
Well, let's talk about Household Hazardous Waste Collection Day. Get off these 5Ks wrong. Protect our environment. That is coming from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday, May the 18th. Get that on your list now. That's where they take all those household items.
Pesticides,
and
paint
all that
thinner,
stuff, and oil-based
you name
paints,
it.
and all this associated.
And all this is a free event, so all you have to do is bring your items down. They'll even take them out of your car. You don't have to get out of your car. You just drive up. They'll take them out of your car, and you could be on your way. If you want to know what items can be brought, you can go to jacksonstormwater.com. They've got a list of items, and it's like I don't think there's no tube TVs, and there's a couple other things that you can't bring, but
all the rest of that stuff, just get it there.
For the most part.
If those watching us on May the 7th in the afternoon, we do this live, we will be doing election returns tonight, a very important decision for this city. And election day, and polls will stay open until 7, and we'll start our election return coverage then. Been delighted to have these guys. And, of course, school board's going to meet Thursday, and then they're meeting again the 25th and the 30th, I think, in the superintendent situation transition.
One more thing this weekend, the 18th is JEA's Customer Appreciation event at the ballpark. There's going to be a game going on, and then also JEA is going to be doing some free energy-saving demos. So
Generals are in town this week all the way through Friday night as well. Well, we're going back to the main stage. It's been a delight to have you guys with us. Matthew, your material out there anywhere, recorded or whatever?
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere you can find music. You can find it.
It's been really good to have you guys with us, doing some great work. Matthew McSwain and Anthony Knight. Guys, take it away. Thank you.
This next song you can actually find on Spotify. So it's called Word of Advice. She likes to dance around in the kitchen in an old t-shirt. She can't wait to kiss you when she gets home from work. She don't like wearing makeup and her hair's always a mess. Well, you won't ever be enough for her, but you dang sure better try your best. She likes to ride around with the windows down, blaring MOCDs. She likes to hang her clothes on a limb and cool off in the creek. She don't like watching movies, so boy, don't even try. And no matter what you do, don't ever steal her fries. If you're gonna be the next to love her, if she ever lets you in, well then you better listen up and not forget these things are like I did. Well, don't take her love for granted, 'cause that girl, she's heaven sent. This is just a word of advice from a boy that let her go. There's a few things you should know. If you're an early riser, well, don't try to wake her up. Just make a pot of coffee, 'cause she'll need a couple cups. And you ain't got to take her out to a fancy restaurant. And just a little time with you, that's all that she wants. If you're gonna be the next to love her, if she ever lets you in, well then you better listen up and not forget these things like I did. No, don't take her love for granted, 'cause that girl, she's heaven sent. This is just a word of advice, and boy, they let it go. Well, don't keep her up all